Ever since Anna was anal beat Pokemon. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Just Up podcast. Very excited to be back. Loving doing the podcast, and make sure if you're watching, you're a Pokemon collector. If you're just like into our theories or stories, make sure to leave a comment down below. Tell us your opinions, any stories you want us to judge or stuff like that, because I think we have a personal am I the asshole story here, so we're gonna judge whoever has that story, and we'll go from there. So in today's podcast, we're gonna be talking about a few updates on Pokemon from my side. Been doing a lot of research on things, way too much, but as a business owner, I kind of have to be in the know. And I have a Am I the Asshole story and a Pokemon story. So if we get to those, we'll get to those. I know these guys have their things they want to talk about as well, so I'm going to let them drive on that. And then, as always, I'm the guru, John, and with me I have Buddha.
Buddha the Great. Greeting, peasants, yes.
All right. And then we have Alex.
Whoa. No glasses.
Yeah.
No glasses today.
Okay. You're finally on the bright side.
Yeah. And just not be so mysterious anymore.
I feel you.
Because my eyes are going now.
Yeah, straight up. We had no idea she was checking out my boobs.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Looking, staring.
The lack of
Jonathan
boobs.
has a sweet set.
Yeah. I found they saw me. We had a pool party here. And they finally saw my boobage.
Well, I've seen them before.
Oh, that's true. But it's honestly, fun fact. I think that's the first time I've ever swum without my shirt on at like a pool gathering. I think that was the first time ever. Because I think
you're comfortable around all of us.
One, obviously we're all good friends. Two, I have a wife. I don't care anymore.
Not like you're trying to impress somebody.
Yeah, it's like, who else?
Somebody at the, oh my God, she looks good. I don't want her to see my tits.
Yeah, just like, so I think this is the first time I was just like, oh yeah, she's seen me naked. I'm good.
Honestly, I feel the same.
Yeah, so it's just like,
I used
whatever.
to be self-conscious about
right.
walking around without my shirt on or fucking without fucking sandals or shoes. And I don't give a fuck. My fucking feet look like fucked up ass eagle claws. They'll snatch a salmon going upstream, like they say. What was that movie Booty Call?
Oh no!
Let go of me with them eagle claws. Snatch a salmon going upstream.
Okay, you're not. You're not.
But yeah, so to start off the podcast today, we're gonna go ahead and jump into Alex's poll of the week.
Okay. I usually have my little page ready, but not little anymore. Okay. My this or that. Communicate only through puppets or only through sock puppets on your feet. Like I said, I'm disappointed for the two people who didn't really reach out to about that person and the other person that was hating the puppets of the Mr. Iguana. Mr. Iguana is adorable. No, don't hate on him. Anyways, puppets 77%. Feet puppets 22%.
Those feet puppet people are pretty fucking brave.
Like, are you just moving your pata around and then you're just talking, or
I'm assuming they have to be doing this.
Or the pata's doing this.
Oh yeah, while talking.
Yeah.
That makes way more sense.
Probably. I don't know.
That just seems so hard. Like I when you said that, I'd be fine being the weirdo with the sock puppet.
Oh, for sure.
But like I work in corporate America. If I have to communicate and I'm just flinging my feet. Mm-hmm. No one's going to take me seriously. So I was just like, I'd rather be the sock puppet guy.
Oh, definitely. I'd make a whole motherfucking character out of it.
Yeah, for sure. Like, what fucking from South Park?
No.
Hey, that's also
the counselor, right?
Oh,
Mr. Garrison?
Oh.
Oh, no, it's the fucking teacher.
Mr. Hat.
Yeah.
Mr. Garrison, he has Mr. Hat and Mr. Twig.
Yeah. I was going to mention, I picked puppet because since you brought up South Park, that episode of the Jennifer Lopez of this.
Oh my God! Yes.
Since y'all didn't go to elementary school with me and this other guy, we used to do that a lot and just talk like the whole Jennifer Lopez thing.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and this is fifth. Yeah, this is like fifth grade for me. Fifth grade, so that's 05.
Yeah.
Me. So. Yeah, I'm doing that shit, and we draw on them and shit like that, and every day or every other day and shit like that. But yeah,
That makes sense. I just logistically, it doesn't make sense to be talking with your feet.
No.
It's just
No.
way too hard. That's way too fucking hard.
No, my mom said, foot sock puppet sounds too hard.
Yeah. I mean, she has a point.
Daphne said, like talking with your hands, talking with your feet, haha. And I was like, is that a question?
Yeah, like, are you...
She's like, it's a statement. And I was like, okay. And then we started talking
How is
about...
that still a statement?
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
And then we started basing... Oh, since y'all saying that, I could just pull up the text messages.
Ooh, insider knowledge, knowledge.
Yeah. She's like, haha, I love seeing some of the videos talking with their feet instead of their hands. I'm like, not me. Anyways, I was talking about that episode of the podcast where we're talking about that guy.
Oh, dude, yeah, okay.
So that's where we started talking about it at the end of the conversation. I was like, go check out our episode about the Pata episode.
Dude, that's so insane. That's so insane.
Since I mentioned it now, y'all go watch that episode.
Yeah, we'll go watch the episode.
To know what I'm talking about.
Alex has a foot stalker.
That's why I was kind of like expecting them to answer. They didn't. So.
They'll be outing themselves.
Did they see the post though?
Yeah, good question.
Actually, I could still see.
Come on, foot guy, are you there?
Say hello.
Let me look under archive.
Do you like foot worship? Yes.
You like food worship, yes?
You like foot fuck? Yeah.
Oh, no. All right, I'm stopping that. That's enough.
He did not vote.
Oh, but he saw it.
Let me see if he looked. Yes, he did.
Oh. Yeah, he knows what fucking category he's going to fall in.
Come on, dude. I was still being nice. If you're watching, I was still being nice. I wasn't being a bitch. And I could be a bitch.
She can't be a bitch.
Okay.
Anyways, so, continuing on.
But yeah, okay, next question.
Foot, yes.
Foot tits?
I'm gonna do that to you now. Whenever you're just laying down and I want to massage your feet with the lotion, I'm gonna be like, foot, yes. Foot,
We have a
yes?
joke
You
when
like
it
foot
comes to massaging my feet. He
You
always
like foot worship?
massages
Yes?
one pata, and then he gets like into one pata, and then doing that one, I feel like he gets tired, and then when he goes to the next one, it's like half. Like
Yeah,
not
half-assed.
even- Yeah, and he's like, okay, I'm done. And I'm like, dude, you just half-assed that shit. But yeah, okay, my yes or no. Would you eat a mysterious glowing fruit that changes your life, but you don't get to pick how? This is what I was mentioning. I was hoping someone's gonna mention something about like a devil fruit.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I was just like, I know exactly where you're heading.
So that's why I said this for my nerds.
Yeah.
So me, I'll do it.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
If it doesn't I didn't even freaking write down what Dylan said. Dylan fucking whoa.
On which one? On the foot one?
No,
On this
one.
Oh.
You didn't see what he said? He's like, answer to the latest poll. Don't be surprised if you see me walking like this from now on.
I think that's for the foot one.
Yeah, I think that was.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, how to
That's definitely for
communicate.
the foot one.
Oh, damn.
That's
What's
Saboba.
this?
Yeah, that's from fucking Star Wars.
Saboba from Star Wars.
Oh, I didn't even know. I thought this was for this.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm thinking about the other guy.
Oh, no, yeah, you're
Yeah.
thinking of Phantom Menace.
Yeah, they're still from the same
Yeah,
movie,
but
I'm still thinking of
he's the racer.
guy, yeah. Your tricks don't work on me, Jedi.
My tricks don't work on me.
That sounds like the whole, I'm watching what's going.
It's essentially the same thing.
I'm
Right.
always watching you.
I thought I was about to say Dylan said something on this one. That's crazy, but
No, okay, it was for that one. But 80% said yes, 20% said no. I said
What
yes.
was 20?
Um,
I mean, I don't want to know exactly.
Yeah, but-
did
I
they
mean,
say
it's-
anything?
it's-
Did
it's still
anyone
fresh.
say no?
did anybody like comment or anything?
one person said no on Instagram.
But did they say why, or they're just lame and said
No, they're being square.
Nah.
And I'm gonna throw this person under the bus because we know them. It was Anna.
Oh fuck. She said no.
Yeah.
Anna, what are you doing? You could have a cool ass power.
But
And then it was funny.
it didn't
wait.
specify either. I thought about it too. I was like,
I
did
didn't
you-
specify.
Did you get my response in there?
Yes, Joe said. It was the only person who said anything.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
Fuck it. I'll eat it. with my luck, I'll shit myself every time I cough or something.
That'll be my fucking
you have the
weird
shit
down,
fruit.
Yeah, the shit fruit.
The ability to just
The
empty your
caca
stomach.
fruit.
Yeah, the
Just shit
caca.
on command, just anywhere from any orifice.
Hey man, you can make it powerful, just like how Karakuri has mochi.
Well, yeah, because who's
the
gonna want to
mochi
be
fruit,
who's
and he's
gonna
a
wanna
badass.
be-
Man, just imagine the caca fruit.
Yeah, just while you punch somebody, but it smells rancid.
No,
creating
no.
the episode of South Park where Randy makes the biggest turd. Just imagine that, but the biggest turd in the world, and just creating a caca cannon, or just shooting caca balls out of your hand, or just go. Dude, it's.
You're telling me you'll be a Logia, you'll be a Logia type, so you just turn into shit.
Oh my god! See, this is what I said. That anything,
Bro.
I'd be like Akainu, just instead of magma, just shit.
Okay. I just looked
Different
at
sizes.
I'm
I look
walking
at the
around and bits of shit are dripping off of me, corn and all.
I would hate to fight you, dude.
freaking
Exactly. That's why it's so powerful. Who wants
vegetables.
to be
You
near
see
Yeah.
the lettuce and
This
stuff.
can't get
Yeah.
processed. Trust me, bro.
Yeah.
I know.
I get more powerful if I just eat some fucked up shit.
Yeah, you're like Taco Bell. Oh yeah.
The peep behind you, fucking mellow fruit, marshmallows.
The mellow fruit. Cool.
Yeah, you could just turn into
Essentially,
like,
the fucking mochi no mi.
the freaking you could turn into the puff thing from freaking Ghostbusters.
Oh fucking yeah, the marshmallow. Oh the
Yeah.
Michelin
And
Man.
then just be susceptible to fucking hot weather or anything above like
The heat.
85
Yeah.
degrees.
Yeah, just puff up fat. Just anything.
Someone's calling you. Oh, never mind.
Who's that?
Oh, Leaser.
Whatever the fuck that. Anyway, but yeah, no, I thought about it. I didn't even care.
I said yes.
Yeah, I said yes too. But it's funny because I wish I can credit him as a creator because I like watching his videos, and I'm not stealing his idea, but I did like his interpretation about it. He was like, Luffy faces the most random ass powered fucking fruit double users, and he was like, all right, what fruit did you eat? And he's like, the cum fruit. And he was like, nah, bro, I ain't messing. He's like, no, not like that. It's like I make things come to me.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay, because if you're something else, bro, I wasn't gonna mess with you.
That shit, I've seen that.
You
I
seen
know
that one?
Exactly
It's the
what
guy
you're
with
talking
long
about.
hair. Yeah, dude, he's fucking
Gross.
hilarious.
Yeah, that dude's fucking
Get away.
funny.
Yes, but
It must be hot.
dude, yeah, just get hit, but it's just steamy. But no, it was just funny because when I saw that question, that's immediately what I thought about. I was like, man, dude, there could be a fruit for anything. And
Yeah.
Eli had sent me a few TikToks with the new AI and shit, like how like shit's getting real.
Yeah.
He was showing us. He sent me videos of them like actually cutting fruit of devil fruits and looking like people were gonna eat it like off a charcuterie board. I was like, that's crazy.
A charcuterie board?
Charcuterie board, yes.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think it'd be cool. One, I can't already swim all that great, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm afraid of our
my
oceans.
God.
Floated just fine yesterday.
Well, because that's below my nipple high, so it makes sense. If I drown in that, that's a problem. I'm just stupid.
Like saying slip and just like,
Yeah.
I've done that before.
That's what I was saying because they were talking about Dutch in there. They're like, when I heard that, they're like, don't leave Dutch in there. I don't like seeing him in there by himself. I'm like, he stands up in there and it's fucking right here. I'm like, if he drowns in that, that's natural selection at that fucking point.
What's
I love
funny
him
is
to death.
that's their son, and he's just like,
If
natural
you're
selection
dumb-
happened.
If you're dumb enough to drown in water, you could stand up in. Maybe
It's a
Get right
choice.
back up.
you either did it on purpose or I don't know.
Fucking Joe.
That's so
I'm gonna
funny.
stop before people are like, my fucking brother drowned in a mop bucket.
Yeah, mop bucket.
bucket.
Mop bucket.
We're not making fun of the people that died that way. We're just
Yeah.
saying. It was a statement that was said over this weekend. It was just really, really funny. But yeah, no, I think there were solid questions. I definitely liked. I don't know. It's definitely, I guess, the people that don't know One Piece.
Yeah.
That said no.
Anna made fun of me in the girls' chat the day that y'all came over here.
Why?
Because we're talking about bathing suits. And I told him, I'm wearing shorts and a tank top.
It was funny because it was right before you asked or y'all talked about that in the girls' chat. Iovani had asked me. She's like, "What should I wear?" I was like, "Honestly, yeah, I know what Alex is gonna wear." She's like, "What?" I was like, "Some shorts and probably a tank. That's probably just it."
Yep.
She's always been that way, and she's like, "Okay, so it's cool if I like wear a one piece with some shorts." I was like, absolutely. Because don't expect anything else from Alex.
And then I think Anna said something about a One Piece, and I was like, One Piece, like all capital letters and exclamation mark, and she's like, nerd.
Yeah, she hates One Piece.
Yeah.
She roasts Dylan all the time for it. Yeah.
Ouch.
Poor Dylan.
Yeah.
Keep watching, Dylan. Keep watching.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How far are you in?
I'm still not that far.
You still in the same area?
Any progress?
Yeah, I made some progress.
I know the feeling.
It's just I've been so busy, dude.
Yeah.
The last thing I saw was fucking Jinbei go fight with the Sun Pirates to give Luffy a chance to escape to Wano. So that's where I'm at. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're almost to Wano. Nice.
Yeah, I'm almost to Wano. Absolutely. Almost there. It's like mid 800s.
That sounded like me when I was in that area. Took a lot of
Breaks.
breaks.
Yeah, no, I really want it. So what I've been doing is like whenever I get a break at work, I'll be watching an episode or something. So I'm trying to catch up.
Once it gets into Wano, it kind of gets kicked in a high gear.
Well, see, this is okay.
That's my opinion is kind of different.
Well,
that's why
Okay,
I'm on
so
a
what
break
I've
right
heard,
now.
what I've heard, is that even Rudy, my brother-in-law, and Ivani, they're like, Wano is phenomenal arc, but there's too many stupid episodes, like where they don't progress the story at all. They're just kind of keep on leaving on cliffhanger. So Ivani's like,
Thank you. Thank you. You said it a nice way. I was gonna say it's too fucking slow in certain parts.
yeah, that's what they said.
There's a lot of stories they're explaining right now.
Right. So, and I told him, regardless, I'm going to watch them.
Yeah.
But I totally get it. But that's personally how I felt. Even though he's probably one of my favorite villains, fucking Doflamingo. I felt like that arc was so fucking long, dude. I was like, bro, when is this going to start? Like, fuck. But I love the story. I love the arc. It's just, I think it was just too fucking long.
I felt like that with Punk Hazard.
Oh, Punk Hazard?
And it took forever to start for me.
Yeah. Punk Hazard and
a lot of people like that one.
yeah, I still say the worst one was Fishman Island. I don't care what anybody says.
I don't really care for it.
My point.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it.
I mean,
Yeah.
if
I just like the designs on the characters.
I mean,
Oh no, we gotta save the crying big-titted mermaid.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just to be honest, I love seeing different characters of One Piece.
They all got
Of
big
how
tits.
not,
or dumb.
not the women, but I'm talking. Yes, the women too, but all shapes, sizes, forms of bodies, heads, whatever, limbs, of just in general of how Oda creates these characters. So I'm just in love with the art in general.
Yeah.
Of just every arc of just who I got him saying Luffy and friends
Yeah.
going on ventures.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I still think overall the show's great. I just think my least favorite is Fishman Island. The only thing that keeps it up to me is fucking
The story.
Well, no, it's because it's the return of the 2-year gap, and you get to see all the guys back together.
That's good.
I think, and this one's gonna catch heat. I know I'm gonna catch heat on this one, and I'm sorry, but I think my second least favorite drag out, and that's ironic that I said that, is Impelled Down.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because I was just like, dude, come on, like we need to. I get it, like this, just Joe. It's hard to get out. I get it, 100%.
Like, fucking Ace needs you, motherfuckers.
Let's go. Like, let's go. But
I mean,
but I like the story that it built on top of Ivankov. That's cool. And then fucking what's his face? The fucking Dove guy. The ballerina. What's his face?
Yes.
Number 3.
Yeah. Yes. Is it
Or
number 3? No,
not
the
number
ballerina,
2.
dude.
Number 2, Mr.
Oh my God, he's like one of my favorite characters.
Yeah,
Yes,
he is. He's one of the.
He's the
best
one that
characters.
sacrificed his body
Yes,
for.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, babe, you're gonna get pissed. I know she knows.
Yeah.
I know, and she's gonna make fun of me right here.
The flamboyant.
Yeah, the openly gay one. Yeah.
Oh man, that's pissing me off.
Oh my God, what is his name?
I can't believe I forgot it.
Yeah, because
he's a very important character.
100%.
Yes.
And when he
And
rescued
he was
him, when he was dying, like he was like fighting shit off to get him to Ivankov. One of the fucking hottest fucking episodes I've ever seen. And then when he was Luffy-san, like when Luffy-chan, when he's leaving, I'm just like, oh my god, you know how to pull my heartstrings. Bon Clay.
Bon Clay.
Bon
There
Clay.
you go.
Bon
Bon Clay.
Bon fucking Clay.
Yes. You know, I was watching, or not watching, I seen a bunch of stuff, how who they want is who in the fucking live action. And people were saying that Jim Carrey would be the perfect Bon Clay.
Yeah.
Okay, look, this I know y'all have seen it, and I know it's been said, but I think the perfect just structure of face and body is Kizaru, fucking Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I know
Dude, I think
exactly
that's
what you're talking about.
Perfect.
Yeah,
that is just perfect.
Yeah. Can Adam pull that? Yeah, he can pull that part off. I feel like.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? After seeing him in Uncut Gems,
yeah,
that movie was an entire anxiety attack. That whole fucking movie was anxiety.
I 100% agree. But yeah, no. So I'm sorry we went into a little tangent here, but yeah. So hopefully I'll be catching up. No, I will be catching up. Just depending on how long it takes. But anyways, so. Do we want to jump into your "Am I the Asshole"?
Or what story? Yeah, it wasn't really an "Am I the Asshole." It was just some things I was looking at on Reddit.
Oh, I was thinking of your whole. Remember how you pitched something on to me over the weekend?
That Pale Down was more of a
Yeah.
cameos of characters that were from other scenarios. From what I was looking at. Sorry, I got quiet.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, I was looking at. Because I was trying to find something to talk about on the podcast. So I was looking at controversial opinions on... But I wasn't trying to find the most...
I was about to say, we're safe, right?
Yeah, it's just safe.
Okay.
I made sure. It took a long time to find this. So believe me. Tipping culture isn't generosity anymore. It's emotional blackmail. What do y'all think?
I honestly agree with that. We're the only fucking country in the world that does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... As dark as it sounds.
You answered that very quick.
Yeah, because I used to be a server.
Yeah.
I used to work in the food industry.
Yeah.
Business-wise, it's probably the most lucrative because you don't have to pay the wages.
Yeah.
Because it's the only way to legally pay someone underneath minimum wage and get away with it. That's fucking insane. Like, as a heartless businessman, I'd go into restaurant business 100%. I get it. There's some people that, and I know it's a hot take, and I get it. Don't get mad at me. But if you're greedy... heartless and don't give a fuck about your employees and you can pay them the most minimal and it really just relies on the generosity of the people and their hard work, I'm walking out with money. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I get it. But I was on the other side and I totally fuck that.
Well, generosity doesn't always work.
Well, yeah. So I'm sure that that's why the blackmail, because it's so shitty, and I'm glad that I've seen it stop happening at big box stores where they're like, when you do the self checkout and it's like, do you want a tip? I was like, for what, bitch?
Exactly.
I was like, I did everything. I was like, you're gonna give me a discount? That's tipping me.
And even then, why the fuck do I see? And I haven't seen it in a while.
No, we did.
Say,
well, on Father's Day, we went to go eat Chinese, to go get takeout. I'm not gonna say the name because it's our favorite place to eat. No, wait. This place said custom tip at the bottom. We're picking up.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
If you're taking out,
Yeah.
But yeah, you're saying.
But no, not just that. I've even seen it. But I haven't seen it in a while. I will say I haven't seen it in a while, but I have seen it before.
I guess you didn't pay attention.
Why the fuck are you asking to tip the cash register at fucking Walmart?
Like, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Where the cashier's at.
Yeah.
I've seen that before. It's been a while. I haven't seen it.
I've seen it at gas stations as well.
That's why.
Yeah, I'm
fuck,
like,
bitch,
really?
what are you doing besides ringing my shit up?
Yeah.
And I guess I didn't really pay attention to where.
Either that or I'm getting it confused with fucking donations.
Which, that's another hot topic.
I know rating.
I know that's another topic, so that's something I do.
Donations.
Yeah, no, you donate to me. I'm poor.
No. So it's something that actually me and Mrs. Guru had talked about. So I do donate, actually. So I donate to a lot of churches, and I donate to a lot of causes that we believe in, right? Stuff like that. I do not donate to big box stores, big box fast food chains, and in that kind of, and there's a reason why I don't do that. So I don't know if y'all know this, but like, let's just say a big box store. I'm not going to want to defame anybody, but they've already donated $5 million. Okay, let's say they donate $5 million. When they ask for your donation, it's just refilling their pocket, and that money that you're giving back to them is tax-free because they already donated it. So it's essentially you're just giving big box store, insert here, money.
I do not fucking donating to fucking McDonald's.
And that's why I'm not
Don't
rounding
you
up
wanna
McDonald's.
round up
Fuck
your-
you.
So I used to do that, and
No.
which if let's just, I'm gonna give everybody the benefit of the doubt, right? That they're doing it for the good cause, but
Yes.
but economically they've already paid out. They've already donated because these are big fucking stores. They know how the money game is, so they already donated it. That way they can have a tax write-off. So now you're just giving them money.
And it's crazy because Joe makes fun of me when we walk to the store on our daily Thursdays and I find a penny. Long story short, on the door of the cart, my penny rack is racking up.
She has damn near a fistful of pennies in there.
So
You can knock somebody out with
that
that.
Ronald McDonald house at the Texas Children or whatever
We're not defaming here.
softball
we're not.
of America of
We just want to know where our money really
That-
goes.
that money, that 2 cents or whatever, it racks up.
Oh no,
bro.
yeah, 100%. If you have 1,000 people giving you
Yeah,
$1 a day,
That no,
but
not even just
but
a
that's what I'm
penny.
saying. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Obviously, McDonald's or in your example, McDonald's
Yeah.
has way more than 1,000
Yeah.
people per location.
Yeah.
So because I've seen it because I've worked at restaurants like
Yeah.
that, and I see the same person every fucking day.
Yeah.
So
Right.
when they donate, I'm just like, bro, like, yeah, it's just, and this is 365 days of the
To be
year.
honest, I don't mind donating to round up when it's not that big of a difference.
Like, I'm not trying
I
to,
do,
I'm
with
not
my
trying to, I'm not trying to demotivate people from donating. I'm trying
Me
to.
either. That's why I'm saying
I'm
that
trying
too.
to motivate people to donate
To the
to
right
what-
cause.
Yeah,
to
so
what
like,
they
or
believe
directly
in.
to them.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do. So I do a few tax write-offs, but not enough for like, I get audited or anything, but enough where I'm just like, you know what? I know I donated at least 1,000 to this charity. I know I donated at least 1,000 to this other charity, because when I used to stream, I was a big advocate for mental health awareness.
Right.
Right. Especially during this month, as Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, I'd be doing a lot of community streams during this month back in the day, and just like try to get money donated.
This month is Men's Awareness Month.
Not a lot of people know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not even the men, because I
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
but yeah, they should. Man, I f-
There's a controversial video out there. I don't know if y'all guys on the internet know about this lady about her TikTok got banned because of it. So it was just she had a caption saying a moment of silence for all the men's mental awareness, and then she was blaring a song that was like doing woo woo woo, and I was like, that sounds about right. I was like, no, nobody cares, and she got banned. She got banned. I was like, yeah, like, imagine some dude doing that for women's mental
Yeah,
health.
it'd be
Yeah,
crucified.
crucified immediately. But I'm not here to be political and like, gender, whatever. I'm just
No.
saying, but so during this month, I do a lot of community streams. I even attempted a 24-hour stream during the month of June. But anyways, but yeah, so if you want to donate, I highly suggest to donate to the actual causes. Look them up online, get their information, and donate to the cause that you feel comfortable with. I just never do it at big box stores, even if I believe that they are doing the correct thing to do. I just rather know my money's getting like 100%
there.
sure that it's going
To
there.
them.
Yeah.
Because also, in the gas stations, why is it always the same little girl that needs an operation in that little bucket?
I hate you.
damn, I wasn't gonna go there, but you
It's always the
went
same
there.
girl. It's always the same picture in every other place. It's been the same picture for fucking 10 years now. What happened to her?
Because it's the Matrix, man.
She's-
Fuck.
You think it's the same girl, but it's not. It's a different
It's a
girl.
clone.
Oh,
They just keep cloning her to have the same issue.
Yeah, it's just like same problem.
Milk the money.
It's But yeah, so
throw a penny, throw a dime in there.
Do
just
your
like
research.
Taco Bell.
I love that little spinny thing back in the day. But yeah, do your research. And I highly suggest this route. That way you can impact something that you personally are, really vibing with, really are inspired by. So, but yeah, so I will never tell you not to donate. Just donate a little bit more securely.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Okay, last one.
Yeah, go for it.
What do y'all feel about this? Men shouldn't be allowed to wear sandals in public.
Dude, I know that's some girl's ick. I know that is.
That's the whole opinion. Men's feet are nasty, more offensive to me than a woman's nipple. I'm tired of seeing it. Cover them up, boys, or at least learn how to wash your feet and trim your toenails properly. It's basic human hygiene. It's disgusting that so many men neglect it.
Was this a man or a woman that said this?
Fucking, you don't... I was trying to figure out by the sound of the fucking thing.
Wait, what? I was reading a text, and I'll read this again.
It sounds like an upset alphabet mob member.
That or a beta male.
That too.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Trying
we're not talking shit to the alphabet mafia. I'm just saying, I mean, I will agree that men's feet are a lot worse than women's
for sure.
feet. But what do I fucking care? It's not like I'm staring at your feet.
Exactly.
Man, okay.
And if you're staring at my fucking feet,
I think
why
you have
are
a problem.
you?
Yeah, like I think you have a problem. Or you have a foot fetish and they ain't fitting your foot fetish.
Yeah. That's wild. I've never thought of it like that.
Man,
for someone who's like, your feet are fucking... Why do you give a fuck
as long as
so
I
much
don't
about
stink
my...
or they don't stink or whatever, like
this is
that directly affects me, I don't care, dude. In the 2 to 3 minutes that I'm seeing you, I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's too many people in this world, and I know too many people that I'm just going to forget you. Sorry, that's just the reality. I'm not trying to be egotistical about it, but Alex has been there where some random people come up to me, John, what's up? What's up? I'm like, hey, what's good? And once they leave, I'm like,
seem like it's so like, oh, do you remember?
Yeah,
but
and then the second they dip, I'm just like, I have no idea who the fuck that is.
You know what's funny? Who we were talking about, Pollo, Hector. So literally the first year of me actually knowing him, I didn't know his name, and he just knew me by Buddha. And we every now and then we played Call of Duty with each other.
Bro, that's how
what's
we
funny.
knew
each other for like the first
no
year.
offense to him, and I'm kind of selling him out. I was like, hey, me and Joe are about to play Helldivers. You down? He's like, who? I was like, Buddha. He's like, oh, yeah. I was like, because he knows you by Buddha.
Yeah.
Because when we used to stream together, that's all he knew you was Buddha. But
I'm not even offended by it.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, people literally know me from my friend that I used to co-stream.
I miss him.
They call me Guru. So he was gonna, like I said, he was gonna come, and he felt sincerely bad. I was like, nah, dude,
it's okay.
You bought a car, you do you. It's a nice little car, so it's good.
If he's getting a car, there's a woman in his life.
Well, yes, there's been a woman in his life, but he actually, that's why when you were talking shit yesterday, it was like we're all not single.
Yeah. You're like, no girlfriend. I'm like, what are you talking about? I just piped you. What are you
I just got done piping.
I think you're still leaking.
But
this bitch.
Damn, got sold out. Yeah. But it's one of those things where like there's people that just know me by Guru. They don't know me by John. They don't know me by John or my full name or whatever. They know me by Guru. And I'm cool with that.
I'm the only person that's...
I think you still call me Jay.
No, dude. I feel like I just straight up call you Jonathan. I call you Jonathan, John, Jay, John.
I've heard you call him Jay before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It was very early on. Very early on.
Jonathan than anything else.
As of recent, it's been more Jonathan.
It was probably when we were playing.
That's what... No.
I know Paul still calls me Jay.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just something that he's called me Jay forever. Like one of my childhood best friends, his dad still calls me Big J and stuff like that. So
I feel like when they call you John, it just feels corporate.
Yeah, well, that's why. Because I got tired of explaining my name to people.
Jonathan?
Yeah, Jonathan. But
no H.
No H in this bitch. And even though fucking Chick-fil-A put 3 of those motherfuckers in there when I first started, they're like,
John Triple H stand.
Yeah, dude. It was crazy. So the way they spelled my name was JOHNATHAHN. I was like, bro, I don't even have one.
Fucking gross.
It's time to serve the game.
Yeah, when I get on
Splitting the Lord's
Chick-fil-A.
lemonade.
spitting the
Yeah,
Lord's
it's all about the
Lemonade or the
chicken and how you cook it.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
You're gonna get these Lord's calories. But yeah, so yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, the whole foot thing, that's weird.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
who fucking cares? You
He didn't say nothing about one of the comments on here. Damn, where do you live where all the men have dirty feet?
Yeah, I mean, like, I get it. I don't have the most pretty feet, but they're not the ugliest. But
Mine are probably about the ugliest.
that's not even it. But it's just like, why does that need? Why does that bother you so much?
Why is the first thing you're looking at as a woman? Dude, that's not the first thing I'm looking at. The first thing, if you have shoes on, yeah, I'm gonna look at that because.
What shoes are you wearing?
Shoes game is different from pata game because pata or feet in this case scenario, you don't know how hard that man works. You don't know if that man's working with boots, steel toe boots.
Yeah, because those are fucked up feet.
Rubber boots. He might be, dealing with water, or you don't know what he could be doing. A construction worker.
They're getting
Regardless,
Them dogs
if a
need to
man,
be breathing.
if a man has
Them
fucked up
dogs need to
feet,
breathe.
you know that dude is a hard-working dude, or unless you could tell he don't work ever in his life, then those feet don't get taken care of, and he's lazy.
Yeah, one or the other, 100%. I agree. Same thing with their hands. Like, mine are very pretty. But
Mine
it's
are
because
very ugly.
well, it's just because
That's
I
the
have a
difference.
corporate job though. I work in an
different.
office. You work with tools, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Me getting a paper cup and it's like I'm a boo boo.
Getting a Band-Aid.
I'm like,
My whole nail
have
comes
a
off.
Band-Aid
I'm like,
right
fuck.
now.
that's how Dylan was when he froze his fucking hand. He's just like, I'm like, bro, me, I'd be freaking out.
I freaked out whenever I was dealing with bullshit today. I
I was about to say, what are you covering up? I mean, don't take it off.
I need to take it off. It's nothing now. I was tightening up the tubes on the
How?
on
Damn,
the on the
that wrist work.
filter on the pump.
Yeah.
Too
on
much
the
I don't
pool.
have that much for her to work with.
Basically, I was using a flathead. It slipped
Oof.
and went
It stabbed
straight
you?
right here.
That's what happened here. If you look at my thumb, I was working at Chick-fil-A as one of the directors, and I was
I
helping.
see it.
Yeah, I was helping. Let's see if you can see it like that. There you go. There's the intention better. I was helping the owner take down the Christmas lights we had on there and stuff like that, and I had a box cutter and the ladder slipped and I went into my thumb, and I was like, "Fuck!" And his kids were there. I was like, "I am." So he's like, bro, you had a knife go through your finger. I understand. I was like, okay, cool. My bad. Like, my bad. And I remember driving home to one of my best friends. I was driving him, and I was like, hey man, do you think you could take me to the hospital because this needs stitches? And so yeah, I got like a fucking shit ton of stitches on this one. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's a hazard. But fun fact, one of the craziest things that's ever happened to me when I worked at Mott Pizza as a manager. Those open stone ovens, okay,
Yeah.
they go up to 700
Fucking
degrees. Great pizza place, and I love making the pizzas. Well, the paddle I was using got stuck, so the whole paddle's metal, but you have these two plastic parts so you don't burn yourself, right? So you use the paddle, the plastic part, and on the actual rod to turn the pizzas, to twist them.
Yeah.
So you have to have this kind of motion. Well, as I was going in there and I was grabbing the fucking plastic part, it got stuck here, and I was trying to do this, and I just railed the whole fucking the metal bar, and instantly, dude, my hand turned black because it burned. I was like, oh fuck! And so I called one of my captains, which were my supervisors. I was like, I need y'all to watch the oven because I just fucking third-degree burned my hand.
That sounded like me today when I was making his tacos. I'm flipping his tacos.
So that wasn't cheese on it. That was skin.
A little bit of both.
Shut up. I was Mexican.
Oh yeah,
momming
100%.
it with just with my hands. It was in quesadilla form before I threw the meat in there. So my dumb ass thought it was paper. I did this with the thumb. I touched the side of the pan.
Oh.
So I'm just like,
Yeah.
just like, so I was telling my mom, I was like, dang, feels like right now, it looks shiny.
You burnt your
I
fucking
burnt my
thumb.
DNA off.
Yeah, your thumbprint's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Man, I don't know how many times I feel like I've done that, dude.
No, 100%. Especially in a Mexican household when you're doing tortillas, I constantly burn my hands on those fucking.
So
I respect the Mexican women that do that daily because they have calluses at that point, and they're just like they're touching the panels like, oh, it's not hot enough. I'm like, dude, I'd be fucking like.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
That's crazy.
I could do that.
I can do soft tabs, but there's these women that fucking like.
Oh, I could do that.
I'm like, bro, hell no.
I could do that.
Hell no, you got me fucked up.
Nope.
I mad respect to you women that do that, and to the men that actually do that too. But anyways, yeah, good questions. Good controversials because those are actually something most people blackmail. Fucking that blackmail, fucking don't.
Blackmail?
Yeah, dude, that shit's real, dude. Because I feel guilty sometimes. I'm like, like especially me and Avani's quick coffee place instead of Starbucks. We like to go to Dutch Bros, and it always happens. I'm like, God. But I was like, I know it's not gonna happen, so I was like, whatever. So I pass on it, and I donate them cash. But it's just I know that blackmail feeling. I'm just. But I don't feel remorse on big box stores.
I don't feel none at all. If you didn't do shit besides
100%
or hand me my food, fuck, I gotta tip you
that's
for
the
it.
thing. That's the thing. It's the people that I know in the middle of the summer are out there on those iPads. That's why I'm like, okay, I feel a little bit more guilty. I'm like, but I know that they're not going to see it. So I just like,
well, I also know places like that got to take care of their people like that. So they I'm sure, and especially, because like, fucking my place, they're like, drink water, go inside and take a break if it gets too
100%,
hot.
100%.
So I know they're fucking not keeping them out there fucking beating up and
they're
fucking
dying.
they're taking them water occasionally. They're fucking
the best
swapping
case
them out
place because I worked there was Chick-fil-A, and it's just I know the rotations because I used to run those shifts. And it was 15-minute shifts, especially in dead of heat, because man, out there you're fucking cooking. And I used to be out there with all the uniform and the fucking tie.
Just 15 minutes a person, like per.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'd rotate people.
Your time is not as advanced as it is now, dude. Like when you're doing it now compared to Chick-fil-A, what they're doing now.
Oh, with the ceiling fans.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because
dude.
it was funny because I remember having those conversations with owners, and because I used to train some of them, I was like, y'all need to have more outside shit going on, like some air AC units, those ones with ice and those fans. So I'm glad I'm seeing the implementation of those things. Obviously, I'm not the one that caused it, but the ideas were at least spread, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, when in the dead heat, bro, I like the longest I would have somebody out there's 30 minutes, longest. Because I'm like, you know what? I have enough squad. We can go out there. I would even rotate with them. I'm like, okay, I'll put my supervisor, my shift leader to watch it while I'm out there for 15, 30 minutes so I can give someone a break. Because it's hot. It's fucking hot. And what people don't realize, and they're fucking ungrateful. Some people are very grateful. But the ungrateful is like, one, you're in this fucking heat. Two, you're around cars that are hot. And they're running. It's extremely hot. Extremely hot. So it's like, no, I totally get it. That's why I made it my proponent when I was shift lead or the runner. I was like, I got to rotate these fuckies because I hated when I was out there. I know they hate it too. So I get it. But we never asked for donations or tips.
I just sounded shocked by it because I was like, I'm used to working outside, so I'm used to being out there fucking.
Oh, and there's some people that are built different. There's some people that are built different. Like I had in my last store, I had an ex-Marine. He's like, you can leave me out there for hours, bro. I'm like, I get where you're coming from. I still care about you, so you're gonna come in. He's like, I appreciate that, but no, you can. Yeah, for these young ones, I understand. I was like, I got you, dude. I got you.
Spending like freaking 12 hours straight outside.
It's rough. It's rough, and I have nothing but respect for the men and women that do that shit because that's some crazy shit, especially in the hotter states. Because fuck.
Man, I remember when I went to Florida to go work,
I was
bro.
to say that Florida.
Man, I fucking felt like I adjusted in about 2 weeks. But man, the first fucking week I got there, I felt like I was gonna pass out on that first day with how hot and humid it was out in Florida.
I would say how way more humid than it is.
The water.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Man,
your humid is 1,000 times
I felt like
worse
I was
than ours.
suffocating with how fucking just the fucking humidity and heat in that motherfucker.
But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think there's a blackmail? Do you feel the pressure when you see that tip sign? Do you like want a tip, custom tip, whatever?
Nope.
Or what was the other one? It was the.
Do you think men should wear sandals?
Yeah, that's
in
just
public?
stupid. I'm sorry. If you have an opposing opinion, please let me know. I'm always open minded to conversation, But I just think if you're worried that much about a person's whatever, I think you have too much time on your hands.
Yep.
So
yeah, you beat just exactly what I'm about to say.
Man,
if you let what someone else is wearing bother you, then
I think you need some more real world problems.
Men shouldn't feel self-conscious of wearing chanclas in public, just like women.
Just maybe.
Just like them big girls wearing freaking crop tops that shouldn't be wearing crop tops. No one ain't saying nothing about y'all, but y'all have the audacity to saying about dudes with their feet.
The women said it.
So, bitch, put a fucking jacket on. Nobody wants to see that freaking Lohan on top of that fupa. Because
Remember that
I
picture
know
of
how it
Lizzo
is.
when she was showing all that mold?
Bro.
That was
All right.
Stop. Because stop.
Okay. So, anyways.
Yes,
so,
thank you.
So, we're going to jump into my topics real quick.
Woo.
Nothing too crazy. Well, kind of. So,
GG Guru.
Yeah, it's more Pokemon related. Just because I've been reading a lot and taking in a lot because running a business does take a lot of fucking time. But it's something that I do enjoy. Something I do enjoy. So, Black and White. Set's going to be released in July. Yes. Are we excited?
When exactly again?
The 16th, 17th? Something like that. July 16th, 17th, something like that.
I'm excited. I
Yeah.
saw how pretty those cards are.
I didn't get no ETB, but I did secure for us
I was
the
looking.
black and white booster bundles.
To be honest, other
One of
things
each.
I was quiet on, I was on Pokemon Center.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You too today?
Not right now.
Oh.
Because
I'm always on Pokemon Center.
I don't look, but when I look, there's nothing there.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's never going to be anything there.
So when I see something on Marketplace, I'll send it to Joe since he's the Pokemon man, and I know they might click his profile.
Yeah.
And they might see him with his other previous stuff or whatever. So I just...
Ivani does the same thing.
Yeah.
She sends me all the Pokemon cuts.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. So from my understanding, I don't know if y'all have done any research on Black and White, but it's essentially two different sets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Kind of
Really?
like Japanese.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. It's kind of like how the Japanese have been.
They split it.
so Destined Rivals was split into two with Japanese. It's Glory of Team Rocket and then Heatwave Arena. So essentially, it's kind of like what Black and White is.
So if you want specific cards, you can only get them in the white or in the black.
Damn, they're doing that shit like it's the damn cartridge in the damn game again.
Essentially. So the set's fucking huge.
So it's like,
The
so
set's huge.
Fucking damn near everything has an illustration rare.
So
Yeah?
so
How
right
many
here,
illustrations
here's
Is it
the-
on Dex? Yeah.
No.
Hell
no.
not yet.
This and Rivals just got on there. So the set's gonna have over 170 cards. Not the biggest I've seen, but to have it split and a special series, that's a fuck ton. It's gonna have more than 65 illustration rares. It's gonna have more than 5 special illustration cards.
More than 5? Does that mean 5 or more than?
More than 5. Okay, so then 6 Pokemon EXs, including a Zekrom EX and Meloetta EX in the Black Bolt, and Reshiram EX and Caldeo EX on White Flare. So in this set, there's going to be 8 ultra rare Pokemon supported cards, which are the gold cards. 1 illustration rare or special illustration rare for each Unova Pokemon. So anything that's not in this, anything that's in the set that isn't from the Unova region won't have a special illustration, but anything from Unova region will.
Wait,
Okay.
special illustration or illustration rare?
Illustration or special.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a huge fucking set.
Like I was saying, like I knew when what I was looking into, they did say just a lot of stuff was gonna have illustration.
Yeah.
rares.
So 1 special illustration rare supporter card, 3 different parallel foil sets, which is crazy. 2 of which will feature either a rainbow Pokeball or a Master Ball pattern shimmering across the card. Yeah. And then the new black and white rare, which are the monochromatics, which are going to be Zekrom and fucking Reshiram. So that's of what we know of now. Now, this is where people are at a debate. So, since these are 2 different sets, meaning they're 2 different completely entities, obviously from one main set, but they're separate, right? So, if you look at them separately, the allocations are a lot worse. A lot worse.
Some places might get so many white, some places might get so many white and black. Is that what you mean? Or they might?
No, define that.
Okay, so what it means by, like, if you... let's just look at it prismatic. Yeah, because Shroud of Fable came out before. Yeah, so our last special was prismatic. So that mini set in total was X% of what allocations happened, right? So if you want to look at it separately, some people are debating. So you're saying white, black and white compared to prismatic is significantly less. And then when you look at black and prismatic, it's significantly less. Oh. But when some people are pairing it together, saying as a whole, there's a lot more. So, but it does come into play, as you said. So depending, because Pokemon is now allocating to other stores that they weren't before. So meaning, yeah, maybe Circle K is getting a shit ton of white. But if that's your only place to get fucking Pokemon cards, you're not getting any black. But let's say fucking 7-Eleven, they're getting nothing but blacks, but nothing
certain
whites.
Stores going to get exclusives.
Right. So not even exclusives, just that's all they're going to get.
Sets,
yeah. So
white or black. So
that's
you may
what's
on
gonna
a hunt for two different ones.
That's what's going to make it harder.
Oh.
So like, if you look at it as a pair, it's a lot more allocation than prismatic was printed. But if you separate it, it's a lot less, significantly a lot less. Yeah. So this is going to be, I would even dare say, would be harder to master set than fucking prismatic.
Really?
Yeah, I would say it's harder. Because let's just say, luckily we live in one of the biggest cities in America. But let's say our area does not get shit of one or the other. Now let's talk about the people in bumfuck of nowhere that only get white. And now they have to pay these outrageous prices to get fucking black, and that's even to hit the cards they need.
Or using that gas money to go get the opposite color what they're looking for.
So right now on TCG Player, ETBs are going for $135.
What?
Either or?
What?
The ETBs.
The pre-orders?
Yeah.
They're not even fucking out yet, and they're fucking already.
Yeah, so MSRP. So I feel like, and this information is only for those that are the hobbyists, the collectors, that enjoy the game of Pokemon. Scalpers, move aside. I don't care. But it's for the people that actually have concern about getting things. Because I honestly forgot what MSRP was. Because not even major stores have them at MSRP anymore. So it's kind of hard to know what MSRP. So for
the vending machines.
So the Elite Trainer Box, the ETB, the MSRP price on that is $49.99, which is a good price. So that means per pack that there's 9 in the respective boxes, 9 Black Bolt or White Flares. So that's gonna be like $5.55 a pack, which is a good price. So in each ETB, you'll be getting one Thundurus or Tornadus illustration rare, and I know you'll like that because the anal beat Pokemon. You get the sleeves, the energy cards, the separators, code card, and games accessories. So that is in itself a whole world when we're going to be facing. Now,
that just got me more excited.
100%.
I love the Tornadus, the
Pokemon line?
The Naduses. That's what I call them.
The Naduses.
Yeah, I love them.
Ever since Anna was an anal beat Pokemon.
Don't remind me because I know too. Yeah, I think the same. I just like because of the weather. Something
that I found very interesting reading, and I will give shout outs to the people that are giving me this information. I like to read PokeBeach. So if you, John, he does a lot of I think he's a great pillar for the fucking Pokemon community. PokeBeach is great for information. But there are some Poke YouTubers that I do watch, and I do want to credit them for a lot of the information I do have beyond what I read. So, babe, if you can put their icons here, because I do want to credit them as a great source and a great thing for Pokemon community if you haven't seen these guys. So you have Nostalgianomics, then you have Poke&E. Poke&E is probably my favorite for his brutal honesty, because he just does not fucking care. Brian is very... I don't care if I hurt your feelings. This is the truth. I like that. Poke&E's great. Nostalgianomics, he's probably one of the best YouTubers to watch about Pokemon investments. And then Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom does a lot of reading from PokeBeach. He does a lot of information. So this information came from...
PokeBeach is a YouTuber?
No, PokeBeach is a website.
Oh, I kind of thought so.
Yeah, PokeBeach is a website.
Google that, but I didn't know if that was a YouTuber or website.
Yeah, it's a website. Go check out Poke Beach. A lot of information in there from future sets. Information about drops and likely allocations, stuff like that. A lot of great information. Something I learned from Danny Phantom and something that I read was
Danny Phantom
that Pokemon is no longer printing to the EU.
Why?
I thought that too until I realized that they opened a whole new printing facility for them specifically. So they have their own manufacturer. So now,
that's why you're starting to see a lot of the half booster boxes.
The half booster boxes, and now a lot more product coming into the States. Because I mean, let's just be honest. How many times have we gotten a drop in the last few months? It's almost on a weekly basis, more than we've seen in months. They're catching up.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, and it's from one of my most viewed TikTok videos now. Is I was talking about how Pokemon is now combating bots and stuff. You witnessed it today, that you hit the line and you were able to check out. Yeah. And even the team that I subscribe to, they even saw that Pokemon released that they're like, once we realize it's a bot, we're refunding it again. So Pokemon's doing a great fucking job about combating bots. That's why you're able to grab some.
Cool.
Because as you stated earlier, you remember getting onto those lines, and by the time he hits, it's already sold out. Yeah. You're fucking done.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it kick you out because it ban you.
The one time that I actually did get into the shop, I go and I can't remember. I think it was for Journey Together.
It might have been because that's the one I got banned for.
I think it was for Journey Together. I get in and I try to go and add it to the cart, and then it fucking like froze and then threw me back in line.
Yeah. Yep.
I was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah.
No.
I always have the Pikachu symbol telling me to wait.
Yeah, that's what I had for a while. And
it takes a while. Don't get me wrong. It does take a while.
But I have to put my phone setting on to have the screen on.
That's exactly how I got it today.
Yeah, so that's what I do.
Really?
I set my phone to where the screen doesn't lock, and I had it just setting like that, and I was doing my work today.
And then when you saw the change.
Yeah, and I saw the change. I was like, what? Oh, and then I put it, and then that's...
Yeah, I know.
What is it? Oh.
I said a thing to my mom about a volleyball thing to throw in the pool.
Hey, that could be it.
Yeah,
that could be it. Hey.
Jigglypuff played.
But yeah, so isn't that? I'm still holding strong that in October of this year is the start of the new set of the Mega Evolutions.
I can't wait.
Yeah, so we're done with Scarlet and Violet. I feel it in my bones. At the end of the year, I think we're either the first set or second set. Maybe the third set, beginning of next year, that we're going to start seeing that fucking flooded. We're going to start seeing it at stores. We're going to start seeing it that, scalpers are going to move on to the next fucking thing.
I hope.
I see it because even now, who said it? Danny Phantom, or was it Nostalgianomics? I think Nostalgianomics said it. He was like, we're seeing way more prints of these sets. Way more. The last time we saw this many prints was in XY Evolutions, and people are bitching about. Obviously, you can't buy that shit anymore. But if you look at the comps, there's so many fucking of them in the world. That means their print run took forever. And that's what I was telling Ivani. I was like, I'm half tempted to sell my prismatic shit because I know it's gonna be on a 2 to 3 year run. They're going to continue printing it. She was like, let's hold on to it just in case. I was like, okay, fine.
Or rip.
Yeah, or rip, whatever the case. But until I start seeing it on the shelves, I ain't touching shit. Because even don't call me a scalper in 4 years, 5 years from now when y'all don't want to buy any more Pokemon. And I'm still buying Pokemon at MSRP at big box stores or making deals from my LGSs because as a business owner, there's a couple of things that I can leverage. But once I have all the product and 5 years from now, there's another fucking bull run. Like, there's fucking people buying, selling, scalping and shit. And y'all getting mad at me because I have everything. I bought it when y'all didn't want it. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to hear it. I want to quote that today because I don't want to hear it. Because whatever the market is at that point, and I'm selling whatever the fuck comes out of the Mega Evolution boxes, and there's so many of them, and now you can't have them, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
And it's funny because we're coming to it again. Mega Evolutions, the X and Y sets. the XY Evolution sets that I remember hearing about it or doing when I was listening to different sets and shit. XY Evolutions was so overprinted you couldn't give the shit away.
No, people didn't want it.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
And now it's fucking damn near like $40 a pack.
Yeah, Pokemon was literally for the major distributors, like the major stores, like obviously the big fucking stores and LGSs that, you know, could afford it. They were selling the booster boxes for under $100. They were selling them pallets. Just get it off of me. Now those boxes are going for fucking crazy because it's nobody's selling or you can't buy it anymore. So scarcity will always drive the market. Oh, you don't want, like, someone was getting roasted the other day. I saw it on Facebook that they're like, oh, yeah, this guy bought all the Shrouded Fable. I'm like, yeah, it might be a mid-set. Once it's out of circulation, you ain't going to have it no more, and you're going to want it. So
there's some nice cards in that set. I don't see why it's so hated.
It's a great set. I like the set.
That Persian. That
Persian's great. And the Houndoom's fucking great. You know, Castopia is fucking great. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. Now, the last thing I want to talk about Pokemon is this. So Nostalgianomics said it the best, and I've always had this belief. Now, if you're going to be a Pokemon collector, you're going to want to be a sealed collector. I highly suggest putting your money only for long-term investment, long-term holds. I'm talking about 3, 5 years, up to 7 years, only into ETBs and booster boxes. Now, for the special sets like Prismatic, Shrouded Fable, and fucking Black and White, I would even argue the booster bundles. Now, things that will not hold their value as long are going to be the mini tins, anything tin wise, fucking like the treasure boxes, stuff like that. Is it about to die?
Yeah.
Okay. Did it die?
No.
Okay. So one of those things. So make sure to invest into ETBs, booster boxes, booster bundles as well. Those are the only things I would recommend to hold on long term.
Pretty much sealed stuff that you can tell whether it's been tampered with.
Well, not even that, because you can have sealed packs or sealed tins, but those mini tins, they're not going to hold value. They'll hold some kind of value, but nowhere is it going to climb like booster boxes, booster bundles, or ETBs. I will always hold ETBs, booster boxes. Always. That would be my gun hope.
Is it because how many's in there?
Well, it's because
not that. I think just because of the exclusivity.
It's the large amount. It's a large amount.
8 packs, and you get the promo. You get everything based for that set.
Booster boxes, do they come with promo and all that?
No, the only one that did was Journeys Together. But what I'm saying is because those are the actual collector items. And yeah, I think those will be the faster ones to be stopped printing. And they'll start doing like poster bundles or like the fucking binders and stuff like that. Those people want to sell for a higher price, but unless it's a special set like Prismatic. But other than that, it's not worth holding on to. Or 151. 151 would be also an exception to that. But yeah, so if you want my 2 cents, I'm a nobody in the Pokemon space. Me and my wife have a business we run, and these are things that I've been watching and been learning, and even from these great YouTubers, that those are the ones that you want to hold on to. So as collectors yourselves, if y'all have anything loose, I would definitely just rip them or sell them. You want to invest and it's like Nostalgianomics said, even if you're on a tight budget and you still want to Pokemon collect, buy 1 booster box a month. If that's all you can afford, that's fine. At least you have some footing. You know, booster boxes right now are kind of on the expensive side. We get it 100%. If you can only afford that $150, $200 box, invest into that instead of the other stuff, because it's going to hold value a lot longer and give you back return faster.
Yeah, I just seen that. I think it was a video you sent when they were talking about it was somebody who just said that they had. They're so glad that they invested in Fusion Strike.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have a whole fucking... It looked like it was underneath somebody's mattress, wherever the fuck they were hiding it at. But it was just like... It looked like a whole fucking mattress worth of just...
cases?
Booster boxes.
Booster boxes.
Of Fusion Strike. He said he had gotten them when they were about $110 a piece.
Nobody wanted them. Nobody wanted them.
He got them when they were about $110 a piece, and now they're almost at $700 a piece.
Booster boxes will always be the safest bet, followed by ETBs.
And that was within a year.
Mm-hmm. Because I remember opening packs with Eli of both Fusion Strike and Chilling Rain. nobody wanted these fucking packs. They're everywhere. They're fucking everywhere.
Chili Rain's
I don't
fire,
like those.
though.
It was called Chilling Pain because
of the
nobody
pool
liked
rates?
it. Yeah,
Oh.
nobody
I
wanted
don't
it.
like it.
Yeah, nobody liked it. Nobody
I like
liked
the
it.
Blaziken. The Blaziken's fire in that.
Yeah,
bitch.
nobody liked it though. And now look at it. It's about like a $300-$400 booster box. So, anyways, guys, that's my 2 cents. Take it or leave it. I mean, follow these YouTubers. Fantastic information they give. Make sure to go check out Poke Beach. A lot of great information in there. But anyways, guys, where can we catch y'all to?
Mrs. Krabs.
Yeah.
Collectibles on the YouTube.
On their YouTube.
On, Mrs. Krabs _ on the Instagram.
Yes.
And yeah, anyways, guys, thank you so much for the watch and the follow. Make sure to share with your friends, and we shall see you on the next one.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.